What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000 here. We got another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the initiated of the series of nearly 9 years here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, this has been my periodic discussion series looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and their now over 32 years of musical and influential making. This is going to be yet another episode with yet another June update on the current status of Jamiroquai Album 9. I have went ahead and updated my infographic with few more little blurbs here and there, but we have had some progress on the recording sessions for Jamiroquai Album 9, and I thought it warranted a new episode of JamiroFan Talks About to flesh that out. But to start off this episode of JamiroFan Talks About, I want to send a big thank you to everybody in the online Jamily who left very lovely comments in my YouTube comments on my recent 2,000th consecutive episode of the Jamiroquai Minute here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. I never thought I'd reach this milestone, but you know what? All the positivity I've been getting back in the YouTube comments and on my social media from the band members of Jamiroquai, past and present, from Jamiroquai's management, from the record label, from everybody all around this beautiful planet. It really means a lot to me, and it leaves me humbled, and it leaves me centered, and I will fully endeavor and keep bringing you all the latest Jamiroquai news. But on to this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This infographic is updated as of June 10th of 2025, and of course my last update was back on June 1st, which had a few little residual news blurb there, but we did get a good amount of updates in the last, I want to say, week. So let's run down the known factoids for this infographic of the current status of Jamiroquai Album 9, which is optimistically, hopefully going to be coming out sometime in the latter fall and winter of 2025. Originally 11 tracks as of December 2024, it is now 14 tracks that Jamiroquai have confirmed that they're working on currently at Chillington Studio towards Jamiroquai Album 9. The new album will have a lyrical theme throughout it amongst all the songs of the new album. No official album name is yet known at this point of this update of this infographic. Heels of Steel, which of course is the name of their upcoming 15 tour date tour of Europe and the UK between November to December of 2025, is a confirmed title track from the track list of the new Jamiroquai album. A third party will be doing the final album mixing once all the recording sessions have finished. Rob Harris does have, and of course he's the guitarist of Jamiroquai, has co-writing credits on a lot of the new album material, but is unsure if that material will make the final cut on the final album track list once that album goes into final album mixing. As of April 2nd of 2025, the brass section and session recording has started at Chillington Studio. More brass section recording sessions are planned for May of 2025. Between May to June of 2025 is going to mark a new phase for the current recording sessions for the new Jamiroquai album. More incidental recording sessions are planned for this period too to be also transpiring. And the new phase alludes to a potential final album mixing happening after, as aforementionedly said, after the current recording sessions have been completed. It is said current recording sessions are right on schedule, coming along well and planned, and with everyone heading in the right direction. The last weeks of May of 2025's recording sessions for the new album are being devoted to working on vocals and tidying up everything that they have recorded or worked on up to that recording point. And then lastly, for our known factoids for June 10th of 2025, something visual is rumored to be coming out via Jamiroquai HQ's official social media and their outlets concerning the upcoming 9th Jamiroquai album in June of 2025, but it has not been articulated to me, at least since this update and last update, what that visual thing will be. Now we're going to be moving on to the new additional factoids, and these are updated as of June 10th of 2025 on my infographic, which you can find on the subreddits of the online Jamily on my social media. First factoid for the infographic is in early June of 2025, there was a hint discovered by a fellow member of the Jamily over on Facebook that the new Jamiroquai album was being noted by Rob Harris's significant other that that the new Jamiroquai album was coming, but this little hint from Rob Harris's significant other was mostly surrounding around his a lot of time he's been spending at the Chillington Studio working on the new Jamiroquai album. Going into the first and second weeks of June, recording for the new album continues to be described to me as ongoing. Okay, and I know that's been a lot of the updates for the infographics I've been producing over the last, I want to say 6-7 months pertaining to the ninth Jamiroquai album. But you know, If it's ongoing, it's ongoing. So, also, no definite dates in regards to the album release date have been decided upon as of late or as of this update. The ongoing recording sessions will have multiple musicians being involved, and that's been kind of J.K. and Matt Johnson's recording style, at least for the last 3 or 4 Jamiroquai album cycles, of having band members come in one a day and then another one on another day and another day. It's been kind of a fail-proof direction that the band have been going on their recording process, at least for the last 3 album cycles, go all the way back to 2005's Dynamite. So, and lastly, the last factoid for this infographic update of June 10th of 2025, in another major instrumentally related news blurb, the string section recording sessions for the new Jamiroquai album are planned or in the cards for later this month of June of 2025 at Shillington Studios. Now, I know that the Jamley got really excited about a month ago about how they reported that the brass section was coming back for Jamiroquai's album sessions for the Night Jamiroquai album. But this is even more exciting that we are going to be getting string sessions for a string quartet for this Jamiroquai album on the new material. So very, very exciting times. And as I preface at the beginning of this episode, JamiroFan Talks About, this infographic is available on my social media and on both subreddits of the online Jamley. So if you'd like to check out this latest infographic update of the current status of Jamiroquai's album 9, I'll be sure to put the link to it down in the description area of this episode. JamiroFan Talks About down below. So be sure to check that out in your own time. And a massive thank you to everybody in the online Jamley for the continued patience as Jamiroquai works really, really hard on this 9th album effort, studio album effort, I should say. They are working very, very hard, and they are making sure that this album is going to be of the high quality that Jamiroquai fans have come to expect from the band Jamiroquai over the last 8 prior album cycles. So I just wanted to really emphasize that because the band do appreciate the Jamley being very patient as they work on this new album to hopefully be out sometime in the latter part of course, the fall winter of 2025. And if any more updates come out, at least in big measure or big numbers or availability, you will certainly have another update of JamiroFan Talks About covering all the latest, more new factoids to come along for Jamiroquai album 9 in this infographic that I'm producing for the online Jamley to be updated with over time as time goes by. Also, one more quick little note: the infographic itself might be going through a little bit of a radical change. I have had some very good recommendations of me starting to separate all of these factoids into either confirmed, unconfirmed, or rumor. To separate them so people knows what has been confirmed, what has not been confirmed, what is just a rumor. And I might go along with that template in future infographics, so keep your eyes out for further announcements on that in the future as well. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again for watching JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. I will fully endeavor to keep bringing you all the latest Jamiroquai news from the band members of Jamiroquai and the band Jamiroquai as they become available. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Thank you again all for the continued support throughout 2025 as we go into this 9th Jamiroquai album cycle, and I'll see you again really soon with more videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you around.